What's up guys, Pokesummer here and welcome back to another Weiss video, and today we're doing another Weiss player interview video. And today I am joined by Weber Chen, basically our daddy of BC Weiss. What's up, Weber?
Hi, how's it going, everyone?
Alright, Weber. It's been a
Yeah, yeah,
it's been a while, and the
I know.
first question I gotta ask you, man, how did you start Weiss?
Oh gosh, it's actually a long story. So I have a friend. Well, it's Zelos. I don't know if you know Zelos. But he quit Weiss already. So cause back then we are playing like Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
Yeah,
And then I was like, we're kind of sick of the game, cause you know how Yu-Gi-Oh changed the meta really fast and everything's so expensive.
yeah,
And then I just like we just talk about it. I'm just like, I hope there's a card game where everything the meta's going really slow, stables, and I can just pay something for a deck I can play like for a while. And then he's like, oh, there's a card game actually really called White Sword. You know, the meta's actually pretty slow. The price is pretty good. You should try it out. So I bought like 4 boxes of Little Buster anime,
four.
which is back in. Let me Google it. When is the release date? Holy shit!
Uh,
It's like, oh yeah, it's 2013 May. That's pretty long time.
yeah.
Yeah, so I picked that up and then I started playing. I fell in love right away because I like Little Busters. I started watching anime first, and
Yep.
I played the game.
You
Yeah,
know,
it was like. Mhm.
it's kind of sad that your friend pushed you into this hole and then left you.
Yeah, well, it's okay. Oh, okay. I mean, like, there's another story for that, cause when we went to dinner and then someone broke into our car, his
Oh,
car,
oh no.
then his full sign of Tsubasa deck was just gone. You know?
Oh no. That's a
Yeah, and cause,
that's a simple gear
mhm.
one, right?
Yeah, the Mizuki Nana SP, like how expensive those
Oh
are back then.
my god.
No, yeah, it's really sad. I don't want to bother that ever again, but then it's really unlucky because his bag is full of laptop and iPad and shit, plus his simple gear deck inside. So
Oh, dude, that's
yeah,
sad, man. It just
yeah,
reminds me of how when someone else in BCUYS got his stuff stolen recently as well. Right?
yeah. It's really I don't want to hear those stories, but then I hope nobody's like deck gets stolen again. It's just really sad to hear.
Yeah.
It's really unfortunate. Hmm.
So I wonder, have you ever been interested in English wise like you do in JP? Because I know you love JP, but it is there the same kind of effect for English as well?
Oh yeah, okay. The reason I start playing English like pretty seriously is because for English there's more event,
Yeah,
localized, like the Brutal Shop Challenge.
yeah,
Like this year, the Brutal's been doing a lot of events, and then for JP, like I still have a lot of passion for JP, definitely for sure, because like there's a lot of series you can pick from JP, and then they release stuff like way faster
yeah,
than English.
yeah.
But then, yeah, but English they're getting better and better. Yeah, so like, and then plus I want to play with like all my friends, all my local friends, because
See,
also,
the,
yeah,
the problem with English, it feels like no matter the sets it comes out, it just feels stale. Like there's not much, right?
yeah, it's not much, but compared to way back then when there's only a Sao and Madoka, you see those
Yeah,
all
yeah,
day long. I like or Fate or like oh
yeah.
gosh,
Just
like
like
English
the
is doing a lot better now. Yeah, that's why I decided to join in
yeah,
so I can play with my friends, right? I
yeah.
just play JP.
I feel like English with I think you just need a big change, like maybe a ban list. Like we keep wanting a ban list, but honestly, if it
Hmm.
happens, it would be amazing. But I don't think it will happen anytime soon because of what they
Yeah.
said. Right? They don't want to ban this. Um,
Yeah, they actually need to do a lot of research on like ban lists. I
yeah,
think for now English is okay.
it's okay. It's
It's not
it's
bad.
better than Cell and AOT the meta for 2 years.
Yeah, LT meta is kind of gone now,
Yeah,
kind of pretty much.
yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah. So for the BC Watch community, what's your experience with them? I know you started in 2013, but what are
Yeah,
your
it's really,
yeah
yeah, it's really long time ago.
yeah
Yeah, I mean, like for BC Wise community, like I honestly like a lot of us put a lot of work into it, and then so pretty much all the old players left. Like I'm pretty much like the one of the
oh this
one
one
players yeah that's still playing, of course. And then yeah, I mean BC Wise, I found out there's like a lot of like teenagers and also like like they just they like anime so much they love the game. It's all about waifu at the start, right?
yeah
And then like that's pretty fun because everyone just have their own waifu and then play the decks.
yeah
And then of course I love to help people to get into the game, and then a lot of people are willing to learn, and then it was great for our community. And then everyone just have their own series. It's not like where other locals like they want to win, right, for the
yeah yeah
tournament. Yeah, but our locals kind of like you play what you like, and then you try to win with the series that you love.
yeah yeah yeah
And yeah, that's the passion I love to see. And then we still do have that in BC actually, but then now because of the COVID, there's not a lot of local tourney
yeah
in our community. But then yeah, I'm trying to make sure our community doesn't die down.
yeah
But then yeah, it was a really fun experience throughout
yeah
like this whole year. How long has it been? 9 years?
9 years for
Yeah,
you. Yep.
nine,
Just
9 years for me.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You started 2 years before me. I believe I started in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, late 2015, early 2016.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah. When
say.
you start, yeah,
Yeah. It's like PC wise, what you said before, they would try to win with what they love, but then there's also sides like we have people that play full meta, but also plays
yeah, yeah.
basically
Of
plays what
course.
they love as well. Basically both at the same time as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not 100% that everyone play the series they like.
Yeah,
Like some people just pick
it's
a
it's
series
a bit of both in a sense.
where it's like so strong, like Marika, like
Yeah, yeah,
Nisekoi
yeah,
or Kantai. Like yeah, we do have those type of
yeah.
players, but then it's okay because it's tournament, right?
Yeah,
People do want to win,
it's not like they
and
play the meta decks all the time. They still have the occasional run with the sets that they like, and then the meta sets as well. That's what I do as well, right? Not everyone is gonna stick to Waffle for tournaments 100%
yeah,
of the time. It's just like occasionally or some often, but right.
yeah. And then like it is great that people like playing the series that is not as strong, but then they play like they make that set
Looks very strong.
really strong. I think that's one of the unique BC White community.
Yeah,
I'm really proud of that.
yeah,
Yeah,
cause
to all of you, like all the BC players.
yeah, because
Hmm.
it's just variety and it actually shows just how good of the player they are. Because when you play, let's say S tier set, right? Basically,
Hmm.
people are seeing you top the first time. They're like, oh, they're getting carried. They're not seeing what's basically what's bigger. They're just seeing what's there, right? What they think.
Yeah, yeah,
And
exactly. Because like, hmm
and with all these varieties we have, I've seen people doing good in either regionals, locals. Even with locals, our locals is pretty stacked, right? Everyone has topped the regionals here and there, right? It's not like
hmm
we're
yeah,
not
we're
like
we're
yeah,
pretty we're pretty. I think we're pretty strong community because
yeah,
like we do have overall like standings like
yes,
out there at Worlds. Yeah,
yeah,
which
and
is cool.
yeah, there's a lot of variety, and you get to learn a lot of matchups quicker because we got so many variety. We got people still playing Cell World. Before Madoka got buffed, we still have people playing Madoka. We still have people playing Persona, even till now, right?
Yeah. Usually, like, what happened to the BC player is the moment they stick to that series, they pretty much stick to that series, like,
Yeah,
all the time. They barely change their series, actually.
yeah. I
Yeah, and they're getting better and better at it every time they play,
I
which is
do
which is great.
I do think that when you play older set to some extent, it
Hmm.
really shows what your playstyle is, and it kind of transfers to a newer set, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Like, I
I
totally agree with that. Yeah.
seeing someone play an older set I'm doing being good at making it look good is just basically telling them this player is good. straight out.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah,
Right?
yeah. Practice makes perfect, right? Because
Yeah.
like there's no way you can be good if you if you just if you play that set nonstop. I'm pretty sure that you will be like really good with that set. Like
Yeah.
even though like the meta is shifting, but then you just need to know what you're doing.
Well, even if the meta is
Yeah.
shifting, they can just come up with a build that can literally play in that meta.
Yeah.
I seen it time and time. Right? Like
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.
like back then, I think Cell was super underrated. What
It
for
is.
people, right? Even with with the extra booster set with Yuki, in a sense, they still underrated it. Even with Standby coming out with the movie set, they still underrate Cell.
Yeah. Yeah. Back then, not a lot of people main Sao
Yeah, it's just
actually.
AOT.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's all about yeah. When AOT comes out, it's all about AOT at that point. You
yeah,
know. But at that back then, not a lot of people play English as much.
yeah. But
Like
now,
we just play for fun as much, yeah.
yeah,
But now it's a totally different
yeah.
stories. Like English, a lot of people play English. There's a lot of events going on. I
And
think
now
Bushiro's doing a good job.
a lot
You
of new
know.
sets coming. Like I feel like definitely when Whole Life comes out, we're gonna get surges of new players coming as well.
Oh yeah, tons of
It's
new
yeah.
players. Yeah, I hope so too. We need some new bloods in our
I
community.
hope they make Whole Life at least somewhat decent. What like A tier, I'd say. What below or at least like seventh best set in the
Yeah,
game or something
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Because
Now that
if
you mention it,
yeah,
right? Because a lot of people in English players, like most of the time, like they'll be like, "Oh, what tier is this set?
yeah,
What
yeah, yeah.
tier is this set?"
Like, have you seen
Like
the amount of people buying into Dell in English and still not doing well? There's a lot, right?
Actually, it's a lot. Not just a BC community problem. I think it's like a whole
Everyone's
voice
yeah.
community problem.
Basically,
Yeah.
I think anyone who just sells English and doesn't do any research in JP, well, doesn't try as much as everyone else, right? Who is just like
Yeah.
that size top tier in JP, so it must be good in English. For example,
Yeah.
I think the the one big thing that recently happened, I think it was with Bunny Girl in JP, where everyone think Bunny Girl was not that good, but then it topped many events, right? And then
Yeah. Like
people think, oh, this set must be good, and bought it, and it's not even B tier. Well, it is, I think it's B tier, but it's not A tier, definitely, for
yeah,
Bunny
you
Girl
can
for me.
definitely tell when Dell Day of Life came out, and then everyone just expecting to be have like Day of Life
Yeah.
topping, but then and then you see the standing, just like yeah, like because like the styles for Japan and style for us is like totally different.
Is
Yeah, you cannot just like saying, "Oh, this tier is like top tier
yeah.
in Japan," but
Is
then when it comes to English meta, it's totally different stories.
I think it's not just that, it's just like English and JP are just completely different games in a sense now. With
It
a
is a different game.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's kind
yeah,
of but English is kind of going towards like the JP rally a bit, but still there's not a lot of similarities still, right?
yeah. Because JP, you need to learn a lot of things. You need to do a
Yeah,
lot of homework.
yeah,
Well, I'm not saying English don't. I'm just saying like the people that play in JP, like they have a lot more things they need to look out for. But English, like you still have a lot of things you need to look out for in English, of course, but then not as much as JP overall, because
yeah,
like it's just too many set that you have to look out
yeah.
for
And
in the
which
tournament.
is why I love about BC Weiss because in particular there's a lot of variety in our tournaments even till this day, and they're being piloted at a high level as well. So
Yeah, it's great to see that. Honestly, I love to see that because that's one of our unique things about our
yeah,
BCY's community. Yeah,
yeah,
like yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great to see
yeah,
how all these players are playing at that level.
yeah. Uh, just another thing I got to ask you. You know, when I first started, what any new people started,
Hmm.
you always go out of your way to help them, even though you don't need to go out that way. You don't really need to go out of your way. Like for example, you pick up cards for them. You
Hmm.
literally use your store credits to buy packs. I remember this new player who played Fate.
Hmm.
You legit just use your store credits to buy him like what 7 packs or something.
Yeah, I like yeah, like I mean that's who I am really. Like if I'm so passionate about something, I want to share that joy to everyone that want to get into the game. Because I can tell the moment I, you know how I teach a lot of players how to play Weiss,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you even taught me. So yeah.
Yeah, so you know, like if I can see like if you're really into it, if you're not into it, if we play just by 5 minutes or
Yeah,
so,
yeah,
or like how you show up to locals and stuff. Like I do have a lot of people, well, like you, right? I know you're really passionate about this game, so that's why I'm more willing to put more resources like my store credit, and then I don't really care about store credit or like you know I just want to help these players to get into the game.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then so one day you know they're gonna get like better or way better than me. So like I like the competition, like you know
yeah,
like
yeah,
to play with players that they're serious about the game, even though you know sometimes we do break at the game, but then that's all you know you do your best, and that's really fun.
yeah,
Like yeah, I like to have serious matchup,
yep.
and then yeah, I don't really care about like you know like a lot of people is like why don't you just use your store credit? Because I do host for most of the main tournament in BC now.
Yeah,
I mean, like back then before COVID.
yeah. Back then it's like
Yeah,
you were doing Sakura Media, Stronghold as well.
yeah. Like I do get a lot of store credit, and then to be honest, like a lot of people be like, "Oh, you could just make a lot of money with that store credit by like I don't know gambling on I don't know Magic or buying product and sell it." But then I told them like, "Well, no, because I like the most important goal for me is to make the community grow
Yeah,
as big as possible, and then that actually makes me happy because it really makes me happy when like a lot of like 20 plus people to like play in the tourney, and a lot more. I see a lot more new blood coming in, and that actually makes me really happy as a community host, which is you know I like that feeling. Yeah.
as a new blood in BC, I kind of do feel bad for them because they're basically getting thrown in for a tank full of sharks in a sense. But it also makes them, if they're committed, it also makes them learn fast. So it's
Hmm.
kind of like a double
Yeah,
edge,
like
right?
I always tell the new players, right? Like I know you're scared of losing, but like I'm most of the time I'm paying the entry fee for them.
Oh, did
Like
you?
and then I just tell them get rid of that mindset. You know, everyone is nice here. We don't bite. And then I just want to like just put your passion into the game and then
Yeah,
just play. Like you're gonna learn, you're gonna make mistake, but that's great. You're supposed to make mistakes. Like doesn't matter in card game, like in life. You know, everyone made mistakes. So that's how
yeah,
you learn, right? If you don't make mistake, you know that well then I'm gonna tell you then that's really bad because
yeah,
you're not gonna learn anything.
yeah. Even to this day,
Uh,
even our top players here, like the more experienced, still makes misplays. You know, a few games
yeah,
here and there, right? Because they're nervous as well.
yeah, like
Nerves and
cause
new meta as well, right?
yeah, cause when you go into a tournament, like of course the more round you win, you're gonna be more nervous or confident.
Yeah,
But then at the time you're playing, it's like all the pressure is on both players. Like someone's gonna misplay
yeah.
for sure. You know,
Especially
like
when you know each other well and you know that
mhm.
you're on that level against each other. So like, oh, it's gonna be competitive, but it's gonna be nerve wracking, and it's also gonna be fun at the same time because we know that fighting strong opponent is fun, definitely.
Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, of course. And playing against new players is also fun. Well, not maybe not to a lot of
Okay.
players
Okay.
perspective,
Okay.
but
Playing
then
against
for
new
me, it's
players.
really fun. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I guess new players we better just take it easier. Okay. Don't go all
Yeah,
in.
yeah, yeah. Most of them are scared. I'm just like, don't be
Yeah.
scared, dude.
Yeah.
Just play, just play. Like we all start at the, you know, at the way you guys started. So don't
Yeah.
be afraid. Just
Yeah.
play.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
we have decks just to guide new players, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
right. Not just go like full on like what Kaguya on
Yeah.
them or something.
I mean, the TD nows that Bushido makes are like they're all really good.
Oh
So
yeah,
like,
the
you
TDs
know,
they give you free
yeah.
runners now, right? Is
Yeah, unless a lot of finisher ability, a lot of plussing ability,
I do
you
think
know, to
they
make the
should.
game more entertainment, you know, more entertained.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
for TT, I do think they should just give us a tap to salvage or search prism in it as well. Just
Well,
one
yeah, I
too,
mean, it
instead of the
doesn't matter
draw.
if tab one, tab two, like they're like, cause like the TD way back then at the time I'm playing,
Oh,
it's really slow and boring. That's why it's really hard to get new players at the time being.
I was there. I was there for that as well, man.
Yeah, like everything's
Yeah,
really vanilla. Like,
yeah,
cause and then now, like, since more people know about the game, or like more people play card game in general now, it's just like they're trying to make TVs more, more
accessible.
ability.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, more abilities that you can use, so to make them get into the game more.
yeah,
Cause yeah,
yeah. Basically,
uh,
it's just more mechanics and have them learn faster in a sense.
yeah,
Yeah,
and make it more interesting,
like
right? Cause who wants to play a boring game?
yeah,
Nobody
they
does.
legit putting Emilias in the TDs now
hmm
in a sense, which is really
So
good.
there you go. Yeah, I'm really happy to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Then I'll move on to next question. What sets do you want to see in English now?
I mean, what Busho, English Busho is doing right now, like, I think they're doing a great job. Like, bring all the series out together, like,
The recent
Bushoku
ones, right?
Tensei, Hololive, for example, like, all of those stuff.
Yeah,
Like, I think, what set do I want to be in English? Of course, I want, like, the set I like to be in English,
yeah.
actually. Like, all the keys are, like, Little Buster or Charlotte, those
Well,
type of stuff I like. Yeah, you know me, but then yeah, I think English you can just keep pushing forward like what they're doing right now. I think is great. I think they're on the right track. Bring all these series that just came out in Japan really fast, and then that's gonna get more people into English
yeah.
for sure.
I feel like if they really, I feel like they should just bring like some of the top better JP sets into English right
hmm
there. I
Or
don't.
like
Yeah,
update something like for like Angel Beats, like I mean if they're rolling, but I think it's kind of too late to do so now. They should have done
yeah,
it a long time ago. Motogatari and all those stuff that are getting left. It's just really sad and
yeah.
yeah. hmm
Having Monogatari out now, it won't matter anything, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. It's too late. So I mean,
Yeah,
so what they're doing now is instead of you know, focus on those old set, might as well just push something new
yeah.
and new. So English player doesn't have to wait as long. But back then they have to wait so long to get this set they want in JP in English. But
It
now
won't
it's way
matter.
faster. Yeah, now the pace is way faster, so they don't
Yeah,
have to wait as long. I'm happy
yeah.
for the people
Like,
that make English in Weiss. Yeah,
have you seen Rent a Girlfriend in action yet in JP? Because
yeah, like
he's coming to English as well.
which set?
Rent a Girlfriend.
And a girlfriend? Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it's gonna do fine in English. I found, as
yeah.
most people are gonna play waifu, obviously, But then it's a good set to bring English.
Yep.
Yeah, not like don't bring like all the top tier sets, because like there are some players actually like prefer waifu and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's great to bring out something like rental girlfriend.
What's your experience with online compared to in person?
Oh, it's actually a big difference. It's like,
Yeah.
because in person you have more interaction.
Yeah.
Like, you can
Definitely.
cut the deck, shuffle the deck, and you can even see because you can even see their face expression. I don't know if you do that, because I do, like when they clock and draw, and then you get to talk about a little bit more. You feel like you're more playing the game together.
Yeah.
As in online, you just see this board with like two hands on the webcam, and then you just play. Like most people play way faster online because they just wanna play. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
then in person, like it's totally different because like you can play and talk about it. You get to learn each other's personality. Like making friends a lot easier actually than online. Online you just play and go. You play and go, play and go. Like the interaction is really a lot smaller than actually playing in person. Yeah, because like if you play in person, usually if you don't know this person and then you guys have a great game or a bad game, you guys usually talk about a little bit, right? Then you get to know the person a little bit more,
Yeah.
and then over time, you get to know this person a lot more. Then you actually make more friends. Like
Definitely.
it's cool. Yeah, online could do so as well, but then like there's so many people online. You know what I mean? You don't get that luck to play the same person again
Yeah.
because time zone is different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
hmm That's
uh,
what my thought.
all right, Weber. Thank you for coming today, man. Is there anyone that you want to shout out today?
Yeah, I mean, I want to shout out to our local players, like trying to hold together during this tough time. It's been really hard since COVID happened, and then a lot of people quit, a lot of people come back. I'm happy to see that. I just like, yeah, just keep your passion into the game. Enjoy it while you can, because you never know when this game's gonna be gone, right? So just
Yeah.
keep playing. Try to learn more, play more, and just enjoy the game. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want the game to die down, but then yeah, I'm gonna do my best to like. It's not just me. I need everyone to like actually like play. Play the game more. Yeah, just hang out more. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future videos. Signing out.